Trustee Joe Wycliffe joins us now. Joe, good day, good morning.
Good morning, Duncan.
When did we last speak? 6 months?
About 6 months.
Okay, we hope to get some money for you and do all sorts of things. How much have you got and what do you need?
We've still got the same amount. We still need $2 million to get this thing operating up and running for 2 years.
Right, so you've got the building. You could open this tomorrow?
No, we still need someone to help us pay for the lease or buy the building for us and lease it to us.
You spoken to the government?
Yes, we have.
What have they said?
We have to go through an accreditation process and then they will fund us once we're open. But it's getting that money for capital works that's the challenge.
It is. The government's got $4 billion in the kitty. Sloshing around for major budgets. They could help, couldn't they? You put pressure on them?
That'd be great.
But you need the money. You need $2 million to open the doors.
We do.
$2 million. Are there some big businesses around that you've hit up and they've said what? No?
Well, we've tried. We're still trying. We're still trying people. We're still trying to approach people with money. It's that $2.1 million to get the building work done and get the lease paid for 2 years and pay all our staff for 2 years.
What do businesses say to you when you approach them?
Well, I think we don't have any problem winning hearts and minds. People want to support it and people on the street want to support it. It's actually getting that money in to open those doors.
But so you've won hearts and minds, but not wallets. I mean, how do you win the wallet?
Well, a lot of people are already supporting homelessness in Auckland, or supporting relieving homelessness, I should say. So people already have that perception that money's going into that, but what we still don't have is a night shelter.
Well, this is ridiculous. In 2020, we have a massive homeless issue in our biggest city, and we don't have a night shelter for men. We've got one for women. That's open now.
Well, there's a 12-bed one that's opened by the City Mission. What we're talking about is somewhere where people can knock on the door and get a bed. I don't know what their processes are, but the other night I got a call from a young girl at 9:30 at night who had some issues, mental health issues. She'd been kicked out of home, and I tried every refuge in Auckland, from Rodney to South Auckland.
Nothing available. So you tried every place available that you know of, and no one could take you?
No. So we did find somewhere through a private individual, but that wasn't ideal. We still don't have somewhere that we can call and...
Emergency bedding, emergency accommodation.
It was 9:30 at night, so, to go through that process, you have to go to Winds in the daytime.
Yeah, but these things don't happen during the daytime.
No, that's the thing.
You see, I'm a bit annoyed about this because you do great work. You're a lawyer, a smart lawyer, with good people behind you. It's a really credible organisation that you've set up as an umbrella group. And this is what we've been challenged to do as a country, is to don't just expect the government to do everything. Go and do it, set something up and see if the government can help. Well, here you are. And there's some process that they haven't got over the line. And it's frustrating.
It's very frustrating.
When do you give up?
We don't give up. We're not giving up.
How long do we wait?
We'll get this open. It'll be open before winter. It has to be open. Last winter was pretty mild. Who knows what this winter will be like?
We've got the extremities now, climate change and everything. I mean, it won't be a great winter. It's
Yeah.
not going to be warm. So you've given yourself just a few months to get the money.
Yeah, we have to. Everything else is in place. We've got our resource consent. We're working on our building consent. The building's there. We know what we're going to do. Our architectural plans are complete. We just need the money to come in.
What would a big business get in return? I mean, let's say 10 businesses come up with $200,000 each today. What do they get? Well, what kudos?
Well, that's not a bad thing, is it? And they can, they get some brownie points. If someone wants to buy the building for us, they can put naming rights on it. It's on a really high-profile site. Right. So that would be another option.
Are you frustrated?
Frustrated, but we're not giving up. We're pushing through.
At what point do you give up?
I'm not giving up.
Right.
We're not giving up.
Right. The money will come somewhere. Is there any hope about the money? Is there someone sort of waiting in the wings? Do you know?
We did pursue someone over Christmas that has a bit of money. We're still hoping that person, he knows who he is, might come up with the money, buy the building for us, put his name on it.
So if some wealthy people or some good people or some decent people or whatever want to help, how do they get hold of you? Is there an address, or is there something, maybe not a number, but an email? We've
got our website still, thenest.kiwi.
Right, that's
Easy
the
one.
best place to go to?
Yes, thenest.kiwi.
Okay. It does seem ridiculous, though, doesn't it, after all these years of debate around poverty and homelessness, that we don't have this? Especially
when the government's just put another $300 million into relieving homelessness, but we still don't have this option.
Why weren't you in that sort of bid, that $300 million infrastructure, if you like?
I don't know.
That seems ridiculous.
Night shelters aren't seen as the way forward. They're seen as a thing of the past. But where do you take that girl on 9:30 on a Thursday night when nothing else is open? That's what I keep coming back to.
Well, this government stays down the street. It's ridiculous. Hey, nice to see you. All the best, and let us know as well.
Thank you.
Lawyer and Nest Trustee